Hey Taurus, welcome to your Astro Reels. It's my pleasure to read for you per the usual. And you know how these readings go. These readings are timeless and signless, so you don't actually have to have any particular natal clients. What am I saying? Natal planets. I almost said native clients. Natal planets for this reading to be for you. And you also don't have to be watching at the time that it's published. If it resonates, then it's for you. And if it doesn't resonate, I also want to pause, and maybe this has something to do with what's kind of coming through for you guys, but I do also want to say that sometimes things resonate, but you're still asked to take a step back and to look at it again. So sometimes when things come in, it's always good to take it, and it may resonate at first, but then wait a little bit so that you can see it from another perspective. I'm getting that this may be specifically for this reading. So I'm like, oh, does that mean some love advice is coming in? I'm not saying it is because I haven't even looked at the cards yet. But a lot of times people watch videos and they want to superimpose the messages that they're receiving onto a topic of their interest or something that they want to have be the case. So basically they see only what they want to hear. So if you're here and it's resonating, yes, take it and sit on it, try to understand it, allow the information to unfold for you. And that's what I want to say. And there might be a reason for that. And we'll discover together. That being said, oh yeah, they're saying because something's unfolding. Okay, well, let me just finish the rest of my spiel really quickly. And if it doesn't resonate with you, I would invite you to take a step back as well and see a few days later if it resonates then. If you'd like to work personally with me in any capacity, you know exactly where to find me. All right, let's jump in. So the guides, well, we're technically in already, but the energies that are coming through are reminding us that things are still unfolding. I'm struggling to talk a little bit now because I'm feeling like this overwhelming pressure over my nose, in my sinuses, over my right cheek, in the dental areas. So also like a headache, a little wooziness. I mean, I'm not experiencing it, but I'm experiencing it secondhand because I'm in the field. And so this is coming through for this collective energy for the sign of Taurus or whoever you are. 2 minutes, 22 seconds. There is a sense of disorientation, and I'm being told that somebody here, at least one person, it has to be more than one for them to focus on it, but somebody here has the perception that they're sick, or they have the belief that they're sick, and maybe they're like, something's wrong with me, something deep and structurally is wrong with me, or I have this ailment, or something is wrong. And I'm getting, it's almost like that is for somebody here also it may be drug related, like maybe you had taken some drugs or there was some type of drug that you were addicted to or something and you haven't felt quite right since then, or just there's something that's linking the body to not feeling well and having a perception of having a serious issue. But I'm seeing all of that kind of blow up in smoke a little bit. Like the guides are trying to communicate this idea that they're saying it's all in your head. Now, first of all, I would love to tell you and remind you guys that I'm not a doctor. I do not hold any medical licenses, and these videos are not designed for diagnoses or prescriptions. I'm not trying to tell anyone what to do. You're an adult, so please use your own discernment. And that being said, it's giving me this vibe that something is all in your head, and I'm getting that there's been some misinformation coming through. Now, for somebody here, this actually is not about your health, although that was a very strong hit for some of you here, but it's actually applying to your home life, particularly your house. So maybe there's some type of housing issue that you're concerned about. Maybe you and you don't actually have to own this home, but there's something related to a house, and maybe you think something's wrong, or you've been told that something's wrong, but there is a misinformation element. And so in a sense, I think I would love to say, oh, I'm also getting the word Egypt here. So that doesn't necessarily have to mean you're Egyptian or that you have some major Egyptian tie. You may have just watched something on TV recently and the guides are just using that to get through to you, but use that at your own discernment. But I would love to tell you that, oh, this is all in your head and it's fine now, so just stop thinking about it. But it looks like this is going to, again, going back to what the guide said, continue to unfold over some time. So whatever this is, yes, I think it could also be related to a job or whatnot, but whatever this is, there is a feeling like something's not right, something is serious, something needs fixing, something is broken, I'm broken, whatever that is. And number one, I think that you have a misperception around it. And number two, there is misinformation being given to you as well. Now, whether that misinformation that has been given to you is forcing you to believe that something's wrong with you, or I don't know, it's really, I'm feeling like this is now going into the specifics, so personal readings would be where this is at, because for some people the misinformation could be the thing that's leading you to believe this, but for others it's a little bit more intricate and nuanced, where you have certain beliefs and then misinformation came in and then you haven't. So that, I just want to keep it as general as possible. And of course, you know where to find me if you would like I was just going to say, I forgot what I was going to say, because they wanted to say if you would like a medical reading. Although I do want to remind you, medical is being used by the team that I'm channeling. So as you already know, entertainment purposes only, blah, 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 blah. Let's move on. So that's what I'm getting here. So allow energies to unfold, be discerning, be discriminating. What else would they like to say? And I do feel that it's going to clear up whatever this is, but I'm getting in about, I was going to say 3 months. Oh, something about in 3 weeks, something's going to take a dip. So if it's about your health or something, you're going to probably feel, oh my God, I'm really feeling bad, or like something's really wrong. Or if it's about the house, you may get some news where, oh my God, it makes you freak out. Or if it's about a job, you may get some news, right? But it's just for that moment. It's going to go back up or something like this. And again, I'm getting in about 3 months, things will be cleared up. But whatever this is just has to unfold, or better yet, just has to play out. All right. So I'm not going to go ahead and say false alarm, because as you can tell already that I've spent 7 minutes or a little bit less than that on this, that there are intricacies involved here. Okay. It's very nuanced. So let me just go ahead and see what these cards are, because I didn't even shuffle. Be playful. Be playful. What am I saying? Be playful. The Empress and the Cups. So let's take 4 of Cups actually, but let's take a look at this. They're showing that the energies here are presenting these two as being mirror images, but showing it as, hey, let's say you are represented by the Empress, male, female, gender non-conforming, and then, hey, sometimes you can not be the Empress. Maybe, for example, if you're usually experiencing moments of affluence and things are going well and you're abundant, well, maybe right now things may not be going so well, and you may not be doing so well in your abundance or in something in your life, and now you get to experience a little bit of what it feels to be a pauper, so to speak. Of the paucity, right? And so Spirit is saying that it's just like they're saying two sides of the gem, so to speak. And that's very specific that they would use that, 2 sides of the gem. And they're reminding you to have a sense of humor, be playful, make sure that you can keep your levity going, because again, all of this feels like temporary in some sense. I'm getting some type of alleviation, or in 3 months' time. And also, if it's a case of just like you're really concerned about your medical stuff, that one in particular, I just feel like a lot of that has to do with you having certain beliefs that may not be true. And I'm stopping just short of saying hypochondriac, because these are real symptoms and real things that you may be experiencing, but you may be attributing it to something other than what it is. So I'm going to leave it at that. And I know it probably sounds a little all over the place, but the messages are going to specific people, and you'll know what in there is for you. All right. So anyway, so the guides are saying bide your time, just roll with the punches, whatever's happening right now, just roll with it, and don't make any defining conclusions right now. So have some discriminating tastes right now. Discern what's happening. All right. And also, there is an energy of misinformation. So, again, that could be simply that somebody misinformed you about something, or like they lied to you, and unfortunately, their lying has, yeah, this would be somebody that you're connected with. It could be, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a relationship, sure, or any kind of relationship. It could be you and a company, you and a friend, you and a family member, you and a lover, whatever this is, right? There's some lying element here that either somebody's holding information back from you, and that's the deceitful part of it. They're not being honest, and they're putting you in a predicament that is unfair to you. That could be it. Or it could be that they are outright lying to you, and that's putting you in a predicament, right? So sometimes people lie by omission. They're not fessing up to something that's actually happening. And yeah, so there are all kinds of things that are happening, and so it feels a little bit like a tinderbox right now. Yeah, look at this. But the guys are saying just try to go about it with more ease, and they're saying with more reference to the normal. This could have to do with work for people. Three of Pentacles, collaboration though. This could be about again, like I said, some type of relationship, any type of relationship. But you see how it's crossed with these Nine of Swords, and look how the Nine of Swords are all pointing at this person's head. That person's you. So in some type of connection or collaboration with others, there is a lot of insecurity, and of course, like we heard about health as well. There in doctors and whatnot, there is a lot of insecurity on your part, a lot of not knowing what to do. There could be a foothold that seems to be loose, and you've got one foot on solid ground and the other foot you're trying to take a step on, but the stone is underneath is wobbling, so you don't really know how to step, if to step, and when to do it. And so that's why the guides are saying just take your time and make reference to the normal, and that means just go about your business as you normally would, as if they're not to say get into a place of denial, but meaning don't get so alarmed that you kind of push yourself out of a place of groundedness and self-control. Just batten down the hatches, because whatever this is may blow over in about 3 months is what I'm getting. And just as I looked at the clock, it said 12 minutes 21 seconds. That's 3 and 3. So just give it time. And let's see what's underneath this Ace of Pentacles. Look at this, the referencing here, because the Ace of Pentacles here in this reading is representing the wholeness of things being intact, of being okay, and of right. And so I want to say eventually things will right itself, but let's go and see what's underneath there. Yeah, okay, so we have the Page of Swords. So I think that there's a lot that you're not being told. This is very clear, because we are seeing now Five of Swords. Look at all of these things just not being told to you, number one. So again, there's the omission of information. So understandably, we're freaking out about things. Here, they're reminding us, I picked up 2 cards, yeah. They're reminding us that there are elements that still have yet to be decided, of course. So we don't yet know how things are going to play out. That being said, of course, it behooves you to keep your feet on the ground, make any necessary arrangements with whatever it is that you need to do. And also to, again, be discerning and try to try to be as normal as possible. Go about your business. This is the Knight of Pentacles here doing that. And the last thing I'm going to say, and then I'm going to end it, because I see this Magician card out here. Spirit is saying that it is what you make of it. And on that one hand, what it says, on the one hand, you will just have to make do with what you receive, right? Yes, when I say that, on the one hand, there's not much you can do right now except to make do with what you receive and really just try to bide your time. I did just see a suitcase, one of those types, like if it like a briefcase. Thank you. Not suitcase, my bad. A briefcase. I saw a briefcase, so it just gave me this idea of somebody thinking, well, I'm leaving and taking my briefcase and I'm leaving, right? So whatever that means, again, you can have those ideas, but wait till all of the information is coming in. Wait till the information comes in more fully. Also understand that some things we just won't know yet because they have to play out. And also, yes, there are elements here that you're not being told, so there is secrecy going on. So let's just do our best, right? All right, bye. Gotta go. Bye.